Svetlana, I needed, like, we played together the other day.
Yep.
Did I punt? Wow, oh my gosh. Hand for hand action.
Jackpot whispers and roulette wheel spin. In the city of sin, can't tell where I begin. Dealers gaze sharp, table feels alive. Every bet I place keeps the thrill in drive. I'm torching with TJ, stacking my dreams. Vegas heat rising, nothing's what it seems. Chasing that river, life on the edge. Every chip I push, I'm making my pledge.
Good morning from the sunny Vegas Strip. Happy Thursday morning. Going back in for the Gladiators. Continuing the tradition of these four-day multi-flight tournaments. Just, we're going to maximize our exposure. Why not? Just play as many of these starting flights as possible. That's a good strategy. Happened in the Millionaire Maker. Happened in the Mystery Millions. I would love to break the trend, but so far so good. Second starting flight, 1B, coming up, 3 more bullets per day. Only fired 2 yesterday because the second one was pretty max late reg anyway. Couldn't get it going on that one. It's a good day. It's a beautiful day. The Org Lounge makes it better. Every break, go in there, comfy place to sit, not chasing crowds for a restroom or trying to stand in line for a coffee or whatever. Plus, all of our friends are there. Saw so many cool people yesterday and had the community night, which was a nice little party. Played some chess and lost 2 games to Sammy Gruber, but I won the last one. It's so weird. I like playing chess. Not very good. Don't really study, but I'm average. Tomorrow night, we've agreed to play chess against Jen Shahade, chess professional, poker ambassador, and she's going to crush us. I don't know why we agreed to this, but for entertainment, I suppose. She's going to play 6 games at the same time. I'm one of them. Just going to try not to be the first person she beats. I'm just not very good. But we played a few games yesterday just to get our reps in before tomorrow. That should be fun. I'll try to record some of the content, show you how badly she destroys me. You guys can roast me tomorrow when I play chess. Today, though, you can roast me for poker. Let's go back and play some Gladiators. Put Eric Lush on the spot. Do you think that there was chip dumping and collusion last night?
I think there was chip sharing.
Chip sharing.
Yeah.
What
a nice way to put it, but still proud of Boston.
Chip sharing. You heard it here first. What a politically correct answer. My gosh.
That's a Minnesota for you.
There was on our way to our tournament. There was a crazy situation last night at the World Series of Poker where Club WPT has been giving away these Gold Rush tickets, where if you earn one of these Gold Rush tickets and then you win any of these specific WSOP tournaments, you get an extra $1 million. So coming in yesterday, one guy at the final table had one of these Gold Rush tickets. And so obviously he's highly incentivized to win the whole thing because he gets an extra $1 million. Well, they get heads up between him and James Carroll, and this guy with the Gold Rush ticket is down like 9-1 chip disadvantage. And then eventually 11-1, just has hardly any chips. And then it very much looks like him and James Carroll made some sort of deal that if he wins, he might share that money, because Carroll started doing some weird stuff. Started raise folding hands he shouldn't be raise folding. Somehow the guy with the Gold Rush ticket just got away from some hands he's not supposed to get away from. Everything just looked a little bit fishy. Now, did they break any rules? Yeah, collusion, chip dumping are obviously rules. But they're heads up. Can't talk to them about it. They're not going to tell me the truth. They're heads up, start chip dumping, right? So he basically lets him win so that this guy gets an extra $1 million. Now, WSOP does not allow deals. You cannot make a deal. So they couldn't agree to chop. So in order to do a deal, they have to basically fake like one guy won. Now, how do they do so? Well, they could work on all sorts of signals. My theory is that it was bet sizing. So like if he bets an odd number, it's weakness. If he bets an even number, it's strength. so that they can like communicate the strength of their hands without fully giving it away. But it was just very obvious what happened. Claudio in the house. Morning. What up, bud?
What up?
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
We're just talking about all the craziness last night. You know?
Oh, we are?
Yeah, a little bit of drama.
Yeah, there's a
Here's
little
poker.
bit of drama
A little bit
there.
of drama.
I'm gonna let Torch.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, WSOP came out this morning and said that they have not confirmed first and second places. They haven't paid the money. They haven't paid given the bracelet away. I think it's a bad look. I think it's a really bad look. Yeah, they're concerned about their brand. They're concerned about this other company coming in and stealing their PR and maybe affecting quote unquote integrity of the game. But to hold this money away from the players would be a drastic mistake, in my opinion, and the backlash is going to hit them hard. Do I love the look? No, I don't. I really don't like the integrity of the game being challenged. If it only affected heads-up play, I don't care as much. But there's the possibility that it, affected more than heads-up play. That is possible. But they can't hold the money from these players at this point. I would hate to see it if that happens. But if that's what they choose, then the World Poker Tour could step up and do something really funny and just pay them both $1 million and get even better PR out of this. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Keep a prize on this story and go from there. In the PokerOrg Legends Lounge with a legend, Mike Patrick.
Why am I a legend? What did
You're
I
a legend.
do?
Stop it. How am I the one wearing a playground hat among the two of us?
Because I didn't bring mine.
No, that must be the answer.
Fine. I should have.
I hopped in level 3 of the Gladiators, the $300 event. I got 2 hands. Ready?
Yep.
First one, the guy limps under the gun, which is happening a lot.
Yep.
Uh,
It's a win fest.
yeah, cutoff calls, or hijack calls, cutoff calls. I raise the ace of hearts, king of clubs to 1,500, and everybody calls.
Of course.
We go like 6,500 in the pot or something like that, and flop is 9, 6, 3, 2 hearts.
Okay.
Right, I got the ace of hearts, but four-handed, there's no way we're betting this, right? Just ace high. We don't want to start setting up a big bluff with these guys. And limp ranges, this hits a lot of their limp ranges.
I like where this is going.
Check under the gun, check, I check behind. Hoping to see an ace, a king, or a heart, obviously. We see a 6 of hearts. So we turn the nut flush draw. Still not in love with our hand. We're not going to go crazy by any means. Check, cutoff bet is 2,000.
Okay.
That's 1/3 pot. I just call.
Okay.
Being in position, we get a lot of information by just calling, and we can, if somebody has a flush or trips or a full house, they're never folding, and we're going to take our equity.
Yep.
The under the gun limper check raises to 6,500. The hijack folds. Cutoff re-raises to 15,000.
Okay, now it's getting dicey.
Or no, the hijack doesn't. Then the cutoff folds, and then I fold. So I'm not. We don't have the best hand. We're probably drawing dead.
Nah.
And then jam for like 26K and a call. 3-3 under the gun for a full house.
Okay.
Jack 7 of hearts in the hijack for a flush. Jack 7 of hearts misplayed pretty much every step of that street. But we got out of there losing about 4 or 5K.
That's fine.
These are the spots in this kind of tournament, though, that you can get a lot of chips because people are going crazy.
Did you ever try that ace of hearts bluff in this tournament?
Yeah, but only heads up. Only heads up and against certain players. Not 4 ways against these guys.
So strong 4 ways.
Yeah, I know. Not when there's a full house out there. No. But then the actual hand that got us all our chips, or limp early position, and I'm in the small blind with 4-4, playing 200, 300. I just call. Don't really want to blow the pot with this kind of hand. Even these guys are calling everything. And if I can flop a set, I can probably get paid anyway. So I call big blind checks behind. So 3 ways in a limp pot, 9-9-4 flop. 9-9-4. A lot of people would check raise here. I'm a lead. Check raise looks so strong. I go ahead and lead for 300. 1/3 pot bet. 1, we want to cooler guy with a 9. We don't want them to check behind to try to be tricky. We want to build a pot here. And 2, they're not folding a lot of hands. 2 overs, pocket pairs, they're calling all those anyway.
For that, God no.
Big blind calls, early position folds. Turn is a 3. There's a 3. Very safe. I bet 900, hoping he has a 9, and he raises me to 3,000.
Yahtzee.
Almost sure he has a 9 right now, right? I call and lay the trap because he's betting again on the river, and that's when we're going to spring it.
Exactly.
River's an ace.
Yeah.
Beautiful, because obviously we don't want him to make a full house. He's in the big blind, so he can have 9 deuce or 9-3. or 9-4, whatever. He can't have ace-9, so we're not really, or shouldn't have ace-9. Check, he bets 6,000. We think for a while on sizing, we just go for it all.
There you go.
We jam for 24K,
Yep.
23K, and he snap calls with king 9.
Oh,
The best 9.
beautiful.
So I guess he's just thinking he can cooler us if we also have a 9 because he has the best 9. Not going to happen, sir. We get it all with 4-4, so we're up to 60K at first break.
The Gladiator.
Welcome to the Gladiator.
Beautiful.
All right, we're going to go do that 7,000 more times until we win this tournament. Second break update, we're up to 121,000. Excellent. We're 4 starting stacks after 2 breaks, after 8 levels. 2 big hands playing the 800 level. The low jack makes it 1,600. I'm in the cutoff. Look down at 2 jacks. I make it 4,600, slightly under 3x, and folds back around to the opener, who thinks for a minute. It actually feels like to me he considers 4-betting, and then he decides to just call. Doesn't feel like it's between call and fold. Put him on a slightly stronger hand than an open call range. Take that to the flop. Comes ace king jack with 2 diamonds. So we have bottom set. And already we're starting to think about what hands he has that calls us, because now we got bottom set. We're going to think about how can we get value, how can we get paid. So in order to decide how you're going to get paid, you have to put him on a hand or a range of hands. Probably doesn't have too much ace king, right? Probably 4-bets most ace kings. So ace king, ace jack, ace 10, king queen, king 10, that sort of thing. Those are the stuff we can get paid by. 9s and under are just going to check fold. So that's the range of hands we're targeting. Almost never has ace, ace, king, king, obviously, that we're behind. So we're in a good spot. And then, of course, queen 10 is in there, too. Queen 10 is dangerous because we're probably just going to lose all our chips if that's what he has, and we don't pair up. We started the hand with 80,000, by the way. He has us covered. He started with about 120K. He checks to us. We continue with a bet of 6,000. Pretty sizable, but it's a wet board, a lot of connectivity, and if he does have a hand like we talked about, he's probably not folding for 1 bet no matter what. Pretty inelastic. So we go with 6K, and he thinks for a bit, and he calls. Turn comes an offsuit 4 clubs. Now we got to decide how we can get 3 barrels worth, right? Do we go? We're definitely betting this turn. Got to charge all the draws. Got to get value from all of his big aces and 2 pairs. And we go with a size of 14,500. We could even go a little bit bigger. We decided to go with this size. Almost guarantee that we get called by all the 1 pair aces that we talked about. Interesting. He throws out 18 or 19,500. He thinks that's what I bet. Now, this isn't big enough to force him to make a raise. It's still just a call. But as soon as I see that, I think 2 things. 1, I missed a little bit of value because he was willing to call 19.5. But 2, he's willing to call 19.5. So he's probably got a pretty strong hand. So on clean rivers, we have a green light, right? And we do get a clean river. Comes an offsuit 3. No draws get there. Board pretty much stays the same. He called two chunky bets. Checks to us. We could go all in. Not an unreasonable bet at this point. But again, what are we trying to get called by? Does ace queen call all in? I don't know. Ace 10? Almost definitely not. He doesn't have any sets here. If I discounted the ace kings that he has, what are we hoping? He ran into a 2 pair with like ace 4, ace 3. Even those don't love an all in. Because I can have ace king, ace jack, king king, ace ace, jack jack. But given the tells that I picked up on, he almost 4-bet pre, and he was willing to call 19 something on the turn. We do go chunky. We bet 40K, and he thinks for a second, and he calls. I show my jack jack, and he shows ace king. Well, I discounted ace king a little bit. It wasn't completely out of his range, obviously, and we get it all. Well, we get almost all of it. Big pot there. Next hand, we check raise king king with the king of clubs on a queen jack 10 board. After we were the opener, guy called us and we just drilled a 9 of clubs on the turn. So we make a straight and we have a flush draw. We put them all in for about 20 big blinds, and he thinks for a while, and he calls with queen jack with the jack of clubs. So he has 2 pair and he has a flush draw, but that's no good. And then the river comes an offsuit king. So we make a set, but it's no good because there's 5-2 straight on the board. So we chop it up. We had a chance to have a massive stack after that one. Still big. Got 120K when we come back. Coming back to 1,500 big blind. So we've got 80 bigs coming back to level 9. Let's go be a gladiator today. Say it again. Joe, what,
Sandwiches out of paper bags. This is how the champions eat.
well, this
during
is
dinner
the
break.
dinner of champions.
Don't say sausages in the U.S.
Why? Why don't you say sausages in the U.S., Joe?
Get that. Yeah.
Svetlana, I needed, like, we played together the other day.
Yep.
Did I punt? Wow! Oh my gosh!
No. No.
What a! I call that bluff right there. That's a bluff.
I wasn't bluffing.
No, no.
Belly button from Ace.
What?
Oh, she's talking about a specific hand now.
Jesus! She doesn't. You don't even remember how I busted, do you?
No.
Okay, good. It wasn't good. All right, enjoy your dinner. I'm glad you don't remember how I torched it. John Q in the house. Multi-ring winner, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
How many rings do you have?
4.
You have 4 rings?
Two run good. 2 run good to WSOP.
Okay, I'm just trying to be like John.
No.
No,
The
stop
man.
it. I don't
The
want
man.
you to say anything otherwise. Are you still in the Gladiator?
Yes, 15 bigs in a dream.
Hell yeah. I just doubled on the near the moment. Like, how many? We're like 20 from the money?
No, we're 8 or 5. I called it. I said before this level, me and this one guy at the table, 30 minutes before, is like, number's gonna be 693. What's the number? 693.
Oh, 6.
No, right, yes, right now. It just updated. So 689's the money.
693. Okay, so we're 4 from the money.
Yeah, it's all public, yeah.
Let's do this hand history real quick.
Okay.
Guy raised under the gun. What level? What blind level were we at? 8K. He raised.
8K.
He was an
Yep.
older guy. He raised to 16K. Holds around all the way to me in the small blind. I got ace king off. I've got 18 bigs.
Stuff.
Rip. I'm like, if this is how I go, this is how I go. I thought he was kind of tight, so I was like, he'll fold like 10s here near the money.
Yep.
He tanks for a while and calls. Ace 9 suited.
Terrence's birthday today, by the way.
Thank you for the gift. What we got. That's what we got. I have a feeling he had a real decision down here. You call? Good luck.
Oh my god.
Golden Ace, you are in wonderful shape. You are in wonderful shape.
That's been shocking.
Still in wonderful shape.
There's a 3 of clubs in the window. I'm like, oh no. This is how
Not
it
like
ends.
this, not like this.
Still in wonderful shape. Very good.
Thank you. But then thankfully we avoid it, and our ace king holds no pair, and we double. So we've got 320 coming back.
Let's go.
Both of us gonna make this money, 4
go.
for the money, and then we might just make the final table too. One step at a time.
Why
but
not?
It's like
Why not us?
it's like plus 120 that we both make the final table.
Even money, almost.
Good luck, Koo.
Let's
4
go.
rings, 1 bracelet in a few days.
Yes.
Got my hype girl on the rail. 32 bigs near the bubble.
Let's go.
What do you
Hype
think?
it up. 32 bigs.
What do you
we got
think?
Heaps.
If you had $1 million in your bank account and you could bet as much as you want, even money, on me making the money, how much would you bet?
All right, how many?
I have 32 bigs, 4 from the money. How much of your $1 million would you bet?
I'm gonna go with 95. So 950K.
950K.
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
Wow,
This is a
she's
hype
risking
video.
950. Yeah, I wonder what the real answer is. Thanks, Joe. I'm gonna go make the money right now.
You could punt it off very easily.
Hey, there's two more flights. There's 2 more flights. Coming back from dinner break, we're hand for hand, 4 away from the money. Should take a few hands. We got 593 people to get through today. We are playing 22 levels no matter what, so we'll probably get down to like 3, 4, 5%. It's going to be quite a while until we bag, but we should make the money here in the next 10, 15, 20 minutes. We got 32 bigs, so unless something catastrophic happens, we'll be okay. Hand for hand action. World Series of Poker Gladiators. Well into the money in the Gladiators. Only 3 levels left tonight. We hit the money in level 16. We're about to come back to level 20. Only 3 levels left tonight. Playing 20, 21, 22, but we're short. We got 9 big blinds. Coming back to 25K big blind level. It's getting real. Need to run hot in these last few levels to find a bag. Like I said, we've already cashed, but $300 tournament. We're not looking for a min cash with a couple jumps. We're looking to run deep in this thing. So the bag doesn't matter. We're just looking to build a stack here at the end of the night. Take some spots, win some flips, hopefully pick up some big hands. It happens fast. We've got 9 big blinds, but that's 225,000. We doubled twice. We're well over $1 million and close to the biggest stack in the tournament. Like I said, kind of crazy. These turbos that run fast, stacks get shallow. You run hot at the end of the night and you can bag chip lead out of nowhere. So that's what we're looking to do. Let's just bag chip lead out of nowhere. How about that? Bagged up in the Gladiators. End of the night, it's over, 22 levels down. We're down to about 4% of the field. We got chips in a bag. 1.4 something million chips. Very, very important hand at the end of the night. Like last level, last orbit. We had 20 bigs. Chip leader at the table. Oscar is his name. He's from Northern California. I played with him before. Very good player. Opens up from +1. And I look down at Ace Jack on the button. Decide to jam my 20 bigs or so. He's chip leader at the table. He's got piles. Gets around to him. He says, I've got the goods, and he puts it in. He's got queens against my Ace Jack. King 3-5 on the flop. Not great for us. We don't have much backdoors or an ace. Oh, a 4. Deuce on the turn. I say, okay, how about a 4? And then, oh, 4. Beak on the river, a magical 4. Oh my God. Not like this. 8-3-5. We make a straight, which keeps us in the tournament and gives us piles of chips. We give a little bit back in the last couple hands of the night. Queen 10 loses to Ace Jack for about 10 bigs. But at the end of the night, we bag up about 1.42 or something along those lines. And we're on to day 2 of the Gladiators. We don't have to play tomorrow. We don't have to play Saturday. Thank fucking God, to be honest. We got to sweat. Tomorrow, I haven't looked at what tournaments are running, but we're playing chess with Jen Shahade in the PokerOrg Lounge. So, might not be playing any tournaments tomorrow. Great day, great night. Lots of poker, lots of hands. Hope you enjoyed every last one of them. Chips in a bag for the Gladiator. Hell yes. Life is good. All right, a little more of a recap. Last couple hours went very well. We were kind of up and down, to be honest. But when it all was said and done, the chips fell our way. We picked up pocket aces. We saw a raise from early position, a 3-bet from late position, and we just clicked the call button with pocket aces. Yeah, kings.
I said run here and it's good. God damn.
Good call, good call.
Oh no, why'd
you pull kings?
Oh, that scared me. And won that pot, and then we saw pocket kings in the big blind when the cutoff just ripped Queen 10 off. It was several $100,000.
If it was any more than that, I would have played. Well, that's overkill. That's overkill.
Nah, don't say shit. There we go. Now we're good. So we got kings and we got aces to build our stack. And then we moved to a new table, and then we sucked out on Oscar. Poor Oscar, he's a good dude. But we got the ace jack against his queen for piles. And then at the end of the night, we lost a 10 big blind pot. Queen 10 against ace jack. He won that flip. Right back to Oscar, actually. So we bagged 1.4 something million. I think we're coming back to probably 40,000 big blinds, something like that. 40,000. So we're like 35 bigs or so for day 2, which for a tournament like this is quite a lot of chips. We won't be anywhere near chip lead or anything, but we've got working chips, and we'll see you on day 2. Once again, again, escalators never, ever, ever work.